Am I the hole for leaving my pregnant HR girlfriend? When I got my first corporate job at 22, I honestly felt lost. New office, new city, new people. Then the HR manager started talking to me more than everyone else. At first it felt normal, helping me settle in, checking up on me after work, bringing me coffee sometimes, but slowly things became personal. Coffee breaks turned into dinners, dinners turned into late-night drives, and before I realized it, we were dating. Honestly, I fell hard for her. She was 25, confident, mature, and made me feel important in a way nobody ever had before. The problem was that we wanted completely different futures. She constantly talked about marriage, kids, and building a family together. Meanwhile, I was 22. I still wanted freedom, gym, friends, traveling, building my career, figuring out life. One night she looked at me and said, "I'm tired of loving people who aren't ready for real life." That line stayed in my head, but things became even worse a few months later when she came to my apartment crying and handed me a positive pregnancy test. My entire world froze, but the scariest part was that she looked happy, like this was the future she always dreamed of. Meanwhile, I was panicking inside. I kept saying we were too young and that I wasn't ready to become a father yet, but she just grabbed my hand and said, "We'll become a family." For weeks we argued nonstop. She accused me of acting immature and I accused her of trying to force me into growing up overnight. Then during one huge fight I yelled, "I feel trapped." The second those words left my mouth, she started crying immediately. Not angry crying, heartbroken crying. And honestly, that's when I knew I destroyed something between us. A week later we broke up. I moved out, stopped answering her calls, and tried pretending I could escape the situation completely. Months passed until one day a mutual friend posted a picture online. She was sitting in a hospital bed holding a tiny baby boy, my son. I stared at that photo for almost an hour. And for the first time in months, I hated myself. Not because I was scared before, but because I disappeared when she needed me most. That same night, I drove to her apartment expecting her to slam the door in my face. Instead, she just looked exhausted. No yelling, no insults, just tired. Then she quietly asked, "Why are you here?" And for the first time in months, I told the truth. "Because I'm done running." She let me hold him, and the second my son grabbed my finger, something inside me changed instantly. I broke down crying and apologized for leaving, for the arguments, and for letting fear control me. Surprisingly, she apologized too, not for wanting the baby, but for trying to rush our future before we were both ready. We didn't magically fix everything overnight, but slowly we started learning how to become a family together.